Hello everybody. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys have been having a great day. We are gonna continue our Great One grind. It's been a little while since we've done it, and I figure we might as well jump back into it and try to get our 4th one. How's it going, everybody? Why are Red Deer class 6 and they're the size of elk? No clue, man. I've been wanting them to get changed with their class, so maybe one of these days it will. Hey, KNX. Hey, Spencer. Redneck. Aberfeld. Zach. Ah, yes. Quanell. Charles. Rizzy. Bob. Colin. Tattooed Gaming Chick. Shathead Feed. Alex. What up? Robert, how's everybody doing? Let's go ahead and change the time. I've been on that melanistic Red Deer grind all day, so I have the time set pretty late. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Let's go ahead. I don't remember what it was, Blitz. I don't remember what message it was. I read it, but I was busy at the time, so I don't quite remember what you were talking about. 32,836. 32,836. Okay. Alright, perfect. How's everybody doing? Well, you guys will just have to wait till the Tuesday EW stream to find out more. But I can tell you that there is something great that's going to be coming to New Zealand and Hirsch. That's all I'm allowed to give you guys, but just stay tuned for the EW live stream. Let's see what we got here. Got all the big males! So many big males! Alright. Let's get some of these down. There we go. Holy. I think... Nope, we didn't get that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and change guns. Yesterday was my luckiest day ever. Got a diamond mallard, melanistic mallard, piebald Roosevelt elk, 2 diamond blacktail, and an albino jackrabbit. Holy Mason, that's insane, dude. That is insane. Let's swap out to the M1. 303 is not fast enough for my liking there. There we go. Get that, and actually, let's do the Hyperion. Let's hope we can get ourselves Great One number 4 today. Got a good feeling about it, but I guess we'll see. Believe it or not, Tokyo, the current Red Deer are nowhere near being as big as they can get, so it's hard to say. A lot of people are under the impression that currently Red Deer are as big as they can get, but believe me, they get way bigger. They get way, way bigger. No, Quanell, it wouldn't get rid of your DLC. It would just reset your profile. It'd basically reset your save to day 1. Hey. Back here. You never know, KNX. You never know, man. Red Deer we got in game are way bigger than Europe standards? Well, yes, but when you take places like New Zealand, the Red Deer there get incredibly huge. It all depends on what part of the world you live. Some places they get really big, others they aren't quite as big. But some places the red deer get massive. If you look up world record red deer, it's they get pretty huge. No, if you start a new game by clicking the new game button, it will not get rid of any of your trophies. It will only get rid of, like, everything else. The only thing that stays is your trophies. Yeah, Johnny. That would be pretty cool. New Zealand red deer are basically megaloceros? Yeah, basically. And if you guys don't know what a megaloceros is, it's like a prehistoric deer, basically. They're also known as the Irish elk. They're quite incredible. Did I shoot something up here? No, I think we only got two. Hey, what are you? Little doe. Down you go. Turkey would be hilarious. It would. A pterodactyl-sized bird. Yeah, I do play Ark. Ark is a fantastic game. I'm gonna be playing it once the new map comes out. There we go. Smoked him. Yeah, I think quite a bit of us here have played Ark, or at least know what it is. Fallow and red deer? Maybe, Bob, you never know. Lost all my data on Call of the Wild, including my great one. I was deleting some stuff and I accidentally deleted my save file, which I didn't realize was that. Aw, that sucks, man. That's why it's good to always back up your files. I always recommend everybody backs their files up for situations just like that. Yeah, Alex, it is. The world record red deer is huge. They are, bro, bruh. They are. In Ark, they are quite worthless. Which is unfortunate, because they're kind of cool. I guess their only real purpose is they're fast, and they collect thatch. But the thing is, they're not great at collecting thatch. How do you back up your save file? You find the save game folder, and then just copy it and paste it into a different hard drive. Or like a different part of the drive. That way, you can like always keep like a copy of your save in case something goes wrong. Do we pick everything up? I think we did. I'm sure we missed a few, but we'll get them later. Oh yeah, Rocky Elk would be huge. No fast today. I've got some recording and stuff I need to do today, so don't have time to do a fast stream. I mean, it really doesn't matter which one it is, Aberfeld. The point is they can get really huge. Like, even if it was off of like a game ranch, that's still impressive. Our javelina class 4 and roe deer are bigger than them, but they're class 3. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird system sometimes, where certain species are larger, but they're a lower class. I think the argument is that javelina are kind of aggressive, so they're classed a little bit higher. I'm not entirely sure, though. It's hard to say. I think that was the only two there. That's a decent buck right there. We'll try to get that guy down. Oh yeah, for sure, man. It would be difficult being a red deer with the world record antlers. Would literally, like, weigh you down. Alright, let's go ahead and, That's right, I moved this tent over here to make it a little bit easier to claim some of these. Oh yeah, coyotes should be a higher class for sure. I hate how they're class 2. Yeah, Rizzy, it's crazy, man. It's so crazy. What do you think, Blitz? But the biggest ones weigh 31 kgs, and they're in the same class as feral pigs, which weighs up to 205. Yeah, I mean, it's strange. Like I've said, I would prefer that they do a classic style system for the guns instead of the current one where animals have their own classes and guns have their own classes that they can take. I really feel like they should just have, like, each of these guns can take this list of animals and can't take this list of animals. It would take some more learning to understand, but I think it would be better in the long run. But I don't know if we'll ever get that. Gotcha, Blitz. That's understandable. Well, you can always send me a message and with what your prediction is. Obviously, I can't answer anything, but I am curious what your predictions are for what's happening. I'd say that if you want to, Jill, then you might as well. I mean, personally, I find that you have more options with a PC than you do with console, so even if you don't get it, even if you're just buying it for classic, you're still gonna get a lot more out of it than you would a console, just because you have access to a much wider variety of games, along with more options with those games, the ability to use your computer for all the other different things computers can be used for, like, obviously browsing the internet and stuff like that. But there's a lot more versatility with a PC. So if you're thinking about it, I'd say go for it. And if you're just getting it for Classic, you don't even have to get like a super expensive one. Classic can run on most low to mid-end PCs perfectly fine. Yeah, for sure, Austin, for sure. I'm just happy that we're gonna get an announcement Tuesday. That's all I'm happy about. It's nice to see that we're finally gonna get some insight on what's going on. Let's just hope it's what we think it is. Oh, there's a decent deer. That's kind of a weird one. Kind of a wide boy. Yeah, Blitz. Hey, TTV, how's it going? You smell smoke? Holy. That could be bad. Or not. It's hard to say. Ooh, smoked him. What do we got here? Oh, and also, what do you guys think we should do for Great One Grind number 4? Since we've tried 2 different strategies so far to get our Great Ones. We got our first Great One with Grimm's method. What do you guys think? And then the second one, obviously, was just an initial spawn off a Leighton. But our third Great One we got using the Kill Everything method. Should we try a different method for the third one? Because it's been about 2,500 kills since my last Great One. I'm curious if we should switch our strategies up and try something new. Because I'm all for trying a bunch of different methods and see what we get the best results with. Oh yeah, I don't mind it either, TTV, like... Although there's a different... I don't like the smell of cigarette smoke, but I do like the smell of like a wood fire smoke. I love the smell of like smoke from like a campfire or a wood stove or something like that. Biggest out of each group. Choosing only females. Well, that's what I've been doing, Redneck Gamer. I've been doing the same method as Mel for probably like 5,000 kills, and I've got 1 Great One out of it. I'm just curious if we should try something else for a little bit. What are you guys doing? Kill only toast till you get a doe Great One. I like it. That's the method we're gonna use. Imagine. Doe Great One. the doe one. Maybe try Grimm's. So it looks like try Grimm's and biggest out of each group. We could try the biggest out of each group. It's been a long time since I've used that method, so we could try it. Which that is similar to what Grimm does, so yeah, why not? Let's do it. We'll try that for our next one. See if we can get a great one using that. Because we've got a great one with 2 different techniques. So let's try it with a third. Don't see anything there. What about over here? Nothing. Feels bad. Nice, Redneck Gamer. That's awesome, dude. Campfire smoke is 12 out of 12. It really is. It smells the best. Nice, Redneck. Oh gosh, Blitz. That sounds very strenuous. Is that the word, strenuous? Straining, strenuous? I don't know. I think the whole community has Great One fever. Probably. I just saw something pop up. Where was that? Oh. Hello there, Solo Dodo. How are you doing, though, Solo Dodo? We'll finish this run and then we'll start a new method on the next run. Because, I mean, we're already shooting does on this one, so... No, we're not going to be doing Faz today. I don't have time today. But we'll spend a couple hours... Oh gosh, wrong binos. We'll spend a couple hours searching for our 4th Great One. See what we can do. Strenuous is correct? Okay, good to know. I thought so. Boop! Oh, holy, that shot. Ah. Anything over here? Nope, we're good. Perfect. I hate that zone, so I'm glad it's not there. Maybe, GR. You never know. Oh. Any big males? Oh, we'll blast her. Might as well. No joke, I think I just neck shot her. Oh, I think I know what you're thinking of, Johnny. And yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that either. We'll see. They need to fix whitetail racks. We definitely need some new ones. Not a big fan of the current ones. Except the Great One. I do like the Great One's racks, but all the other whitetail, they are kind of weird. Come on, go down. Jeez. Ah, gosh. That guy's gonna run a long ways. At least we got the other one down. All we know, KW, is that there's gonna be something great coming to Hirschfeld and New Zealand. And that you guys need to keep an eye out for Tuesday's live stream. Be sure to make it to Tuesday's EW live stream. That's all I can tell you guys. Get excited, though. It's gonna be awesome. Nice, Mitchell. Hey, Corey, you haven't missed too much. Just smoking some big male whitetail. What are you still doing here, ma'am? She just chilling. Yeah, for sure, Jill. That type of thing would be cool. I mean, when you think about the current Great One, it's got like 6 different racks, right? So I feel like any future ones would probably be the same. It's hard to say, though. Sleep in on Tuesday. Sounds about right, Hollow. Sounds about right. Oh, that's right. We got one over here we need to go grab. A tree walking out of the trees, imagine. Holy. They need a Great One Bison. What would a Great One Bison look like, I wonder? Where did this guy die? Probably ran a very long way. Come on, Pupper. You got this. Come on, Hunter. Can't wait for new content. Call of the Wild really needs some new content hype in the community. For sure, KW. I agree. It definitely does. Where? Oh, there's Hunter. What's he doing? He's spinning. Why are you spinning, man? Why aren't you? You're not tracking either. You're just healing. Just any place that the EW live stream is on, BP. They stream on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. I think some other places too. I can't remember. Just go to Expansive World's Twitch or Expansive World's YouTube. That's going to be the most reliable places to catch their live streams. And they talk about stuff every single week, so it's a good thing to check out regardless. Like, they give you a lot of information on like how they're coming along with updates and stuff. So it's always good to watch their streams. I believe last Tuesday they had the lead developer on there talking about the game. Maybe TTV, it's hard to say. Where do I need to go on? Okay, I already read that. Great One Squirrel, please. Give us squirrels! I want squirrels so bad. You guys have no idea how bad I want to see a squirrel in the game. I still think albino squirrel would be one of the coolest things you could ever have. Smoked! Smoked! Squirrel Great One 200 kgs. Yes, the chunkiest squirrel of them all. That's dodos only. Smoke those dodos. Smoke those dodos like it's first day on Ark. Plastic squirrels with the 470, yes. Those poor little things would just get decimated. Absolutely decimated. Awesome, Chase. I'm glad to hear that, man. Glad you enjoy the content. Hope you've been having a great day. Squirrels class 10, yes. Great One Chipmunk, that's a new one. That would be kind of cool. Maybe cool, but most of the time when I hunt the Great One, I want it to be as efficient as possible, so I'm gonna stick to the lakes that I like. I don't really like hunting the brushy lakes. It makes it difficult to kill a lot fast. And considering you have to kill so much to get a Great One most of the time, I want to make sure I'm being as efficient as possible. Hey, Mountain Goat Man, how's it going? I like your thinking, Caitlin. I like your thinking. Go to EW on Tuesday. Just dropped my phone and cracked my screen. Oh, that sucks, man. That's unfortunate. I believe EW streams at... what time is it? I think 7 PST, 7 a.m. PST is when they stream, so like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's pretty early in the morning. Do you think thermal scopes would be too overpowered? I mean, not really. I could kind of see some arguments as to how it would be overpowered, but let's be honest, all the animals are in need zones anyway. Most of us hunt drink zones. It wouldn't give us anything that we don't already know, right? Like, we already know where all the animals are going to be. So I don't think a thermal would really break the game at all. It might help the people that don't have as much knowledge about need zones, though, so I could really only see that being a good thing. And I'm sure it would have limitations like the night scope does. If they ever did add a thermal, it would probably only be like a 4x zoom. Just like the night vision scope, so I don't think it would ever break it. I think it would be fine. I don't think they'll add it ever, but if they did, I don't think it would be too bad. No, there's no thermal scope. There's a night vision scope, but the night vision scope doesn't show the heat signatures of animals. Madagascar map? That'd be kind of cool. What even is in Madagascar? Oh yeah, for sure, Jill, it definitely would. Especially in those really, like, brushy, dark forested areas on Tiawaroa. Great one, blacktail? Oh, that would be amazing. I really want to see the blacktail get some love. Got 1 diamond so far. Hopefully I can get possibly a great one whitetail myself before the update. Hopefully, Mountain Man. That would be awesome, man. Lots of lemurs. I guess, yeah, true. Yeah, Rocky Elk Great One would be pretty sweet. Could you imagine the massive antlers on something like that? It would be like giant. Lions are in Madagascar? Really? I didn't know that. How come I've never heard of this? Ooh, that's a cool request, Kringling. A pump action rifle. That would be really cool. Whoa, what just happened? Ooh, that was weird. I just got a really weird echo in my head out of nowhere. My, like, left ear, like, plugged up instantly, and I just got a massive echo. I think I might need to drink some water. I might be dehydrated. That felt so weird. Oh, you've been behind 5 minutes, Panzer? Rip, man. How you been doing, though? Good to see you. Yeah, an AR-10 would be cool. Something for, like, 308 caliber. I'd love to see a 308 AR-10. That's like my dream rifle. It's unfortunate, Callister. I mean, that's kind of how it happens, though. Sometimes the Great One is just very elusive. You'll get it eventually, though, man. It took me a long time to get my first one. Hunter Anderson, thank you so much for the super sticker, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, get back here. Down he goes. I think there's only 2 great ones that are going to be added if it's Hirsch and Tiawaroa. Red deer or fallow deer. You never know, Mountain Goat, man. You never know. Where is it, JDM? Did I miss it? Oh, Wolf Great One? That would be kind of cool. I don't know if they'd really ever, like, overhaul the scoring system for the wolves, though. I think they're happy with the way they are. Well, it would be really good to see an AR in the game. You'd have to balance it properly, though. It couldn't be, like, more overpowered than the M1. It would have to either be on par with the M1 or not quite as good in order for it to make sense. I think even though it's not realistic, adding lots of recoil to a 308 AR would be good. Or maybe adding like a, I guess like a trigger delay of some sort, where after you fire a shot, you gotta wait, like, let's say, a half a second before it'll allow you to shoot again. Something like that could balance it. They need to add battle-torn animal fur types. That would be kind of cool. You just get a really, like, a really scratched up whitetail buck or something that has, like, lots of, gashes in its fur and stuff. That could be kind of cool. Oh yeah, for sure, Johnny. It'd be good. Oh, the reloading is from... Where'd it go? Which one is it in? Right here, Lightning Hands. It's in the handgun perks. Right here. I have level 3 on Lightning Hands. Yeah, pretty much anything with, like, textures. It is kind of, like, based off of their own limitations of their engine. If you guys remember when they talked about oscillated turkeys for Tiawaroa, or not Tiawaroa, for Rancho del Arroyo, the reason they didn't do oscillated turkeys is because with their graphics engine, they couldn't get the colors right. So some things, like fur types, are limited based off of what they can do with the engine. So... I don't know, it might be difficult for them to add in, like, battle-torn type fur types. It's hard to say. Some things are limited by their graphics engine. Oh yeah, for sure, Cole. Mission animals with scars? That would be cool. Are you just a solo buck, though? Holy. E down. Yeah, no problem, JDM. Thanks for dropping in, man. Need to add another 243 or a Midwest map? I think both would be good. Both would be really cool. I do like your idea of a pump action 243 though. That's really a cool idea. Any type of pump action would be really cool. I remember using like a 30-06 pump action in some of the Cabela's games, if I remember right. That would be a cool addition as well. Although I think 7mm pump action, oh, that would be so good. 7mm pump action would be such a cool rifle. Hey, Zyphon, how's it going? Also, if you guys have not watched today's video, I highly recommend checking it out after the stream. Ooh, is that a piebald? No, it's not. That, dinosaur game that I've been playing, right? It's just getting better and better the more I play it. I am so surprised that this game is not very popular. Like, it's only got like 24 reviews after a year, and it's a good game. Like, it's actually fun. I've been really enjoying it, and they're gonna come out with a really good update very soon that's gonna improve a lot of things and add a lot of cool things, including a scoring system for all the dinosaurs where you can get like silver, gold, diamond, and like each of them will have their own specific medal. It'll be really cool. I'm excited for it. And it's gonna have stuff like leaderboards and things like that. A lot of cool stuff coming to that prehistoric hunt game. Can't wait the first time that I get to have a title for a video like, we got a diamond T-Rex. That's gonna be an amazing day. Which game? It's called Prehistoric Hunt. It's almost like a modern day version of the Hunter Primal, by a much smaller dev team. I think it's just 2 people developing the game, from what I've been able to figure out. I think it's just 2 people developing it, but it's updating very slowly, but it's making good progress. Like, it's a genuinely fun game. I've got 2 videos up on the channel of it, and it's been very enjoyable. You can tell that it's from a small team, because there's a lot of things that are kind of basic, but it's got a very addicting feeling to it, and it's definitely the best dinosaur, like, hunting game out right now. It plays better than the Carnivores game does, and it feels much like the Hunter Classic, as I mentioned, just one that still gets updates. It's been a lot of fun. That's a decent buck there. Hey, you can't survive that. It's illegal. Come back here. Whew. Holy. We got it. Let's go pick this one up first. Ah, just accidentally shot. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. There's so many guns that would be good in the game. Alright, so now that we're on to the next run, let's start that new strategy. We're just gonna kill the biggest deer that we see out of each group now. That's a good deer. So we're gonna see how this strategy does. We'll shoot probably these 2. All of them, Hunter man. All of them. Gotta make sure they go down. Oh yeah, always splits. Always. There we go, he's going down as well. Alright, let's go over there. Do you want a Massachusetts map? To be honest, I don't really know too much about what would be there, so I don't really have an opinion on it. I don't know what a Massachusetts map could have. 220. How did we miss this one? How did we miss that buck last time? Best rifle for deer? The M1. Definitely the M1. The 303 is a little more powerful, but the M1 has that fast fire rate that makes it easily my top choice. Hey, Renz, how's it going? You'll just have to find out, Hans. Stay tuned for EW's live stream and their socials on Tuesday, and you guys will learn more. Over 80k, jeez, Johnny. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. Aaliyah's going crazy right now. She's doing her little happy squeaks. Hey. You smiling at the deer? Great one, roe deer? Holy. Give us a great one, roe deer. A great one, roe deer would be really cool. They've got really cool antlers for the non-typical ones. Nice, airsoft. With Seek antlers. So the only thing that I'm allowed to tell you guys, Christopher, is that we got to talk with Jaxie Beard, and he said that there's something great coming to New Zealand and Hirsch. That's all we're allowed to tell you guys. So I can't say any more than that. But just know that there's something great and it can be found on Hirsch and New Zealand. But other than that, it's all up to you guys to speculate. And just keep an eye out for Tuesday. How many harvests am I at? Just under 10K. I believe we're at 99.24 when we started today. We're getting up there. Yeah, she's being super crazy right now. Little Aaliyah's doing her happy squeaks. Every time that she like sees like a monitor or like some type of screen, she gets like super interested. Overall harvests, wrong one. 32,871. Not sure what that dough's doing. Alright guys, I'm hoping this strategy is going to work out pretty well now. We'll see how this one ends up working out. Yeah, Mel. She just gets more adorable every day, I swear. Like, you really don't understand, like, how incredible of a feeling it is until you actually get to experience it. Like, for years, like, I really didn't want kids for the longest time. And then when I got into, like, an actual serious relationship, that all changed. And people aren't lying when they say it's truly like a once-in-a-lifetime experience having your first kid and getting to grow up with them. It's honestly just an incredible experience. So many great memories and moments. Holy, level 1! He's huge! Holy! Let's see. Got this little guy right here, and then we'll probably take that one. There we go. Keep grinding, we might both pass Flinter. Maybe. Great one teal. Holy. I'm telling you guys, a great one duck would be cool. Like having a really fat duck that has a special feather type. That'd be cool. Nice, Cole. Nice, Airsoft. 12 scoring, great one teal. Holy. Big male. Even bigger male. Yeah, this is a giant. Well, that's a weird fence rack. Look at that. That's a weird fence rack. That's a really weird fence rack. It actually kind of like hooks in a little bit. Holy. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Kyla, have you seen the new prehistoric hunt video? If not, it's amazing. You gotta see it. Great one fallow would be nice because I'm grinding for them right now. For a rare, have 3 diamond fallow in the grind. Nice, Hunter's Gaming channel. I would eventually like to see some fallow to your great one, that's for sure. I'd like to see a great one for every animal, though. To be honest, I don't really care what it is. I just want to see some new stuff. Oh, you didn't get to finish it yet. Gotcha. That game has been so much fun. Where are these guys even going? Oh, they're heading over to that zone. Okay. Did I forget to pick these up? I don't think so. A white-tailed jackalope. Probably. Probably a white-tailed jackalope. We're not going to get to see anything, are we? I don't think so. When you spot a level 3 mule and you think it's a whitetail, I have done that so many times, man. It is big unfortunate whenever it happens. Yeah, none of those bucks are into view. Oh well, we'll just let them live for now. What's 2 and 2? 21? It's gotta be 21, right? 2 and 2 is 21? Obviously. I think it's gotta be it. When is the update? I can't tell you. The only thing that I can tell you guys is that if you want to know more, watch the EW stream on Tuesday. Keep an eye out for EW's stream and their social medias. We will know more soon enough. It's a fish? Probably. What's the color of subbing for 2 months? It'll be blue. It goes from green to blue to pink, and then red for 1 year, and then gold, or no, I think red is 6 months, and then gold is 1 year. I think that's currently how I have it set up. Gonna call this now. If it's a fallow, then Kylo will get 20. You mean 20 within the first 24 hours, right? I'd believe it. 20 within the first 24 hours? I'd say that's easy. Nice, X Premium. That's awesome. I've always wanted to hunt for some pheasants. They seem like so much fun. Oh, we forgot to pick those up. Huh. Well then, awkward. We'll have to go get those later. Alright, Blitz. That's a little buck there. Well, I mean, Kyla, if you ever need to grind, you always have Flinter's map to hop on too. He's got all the tents and stuff, so you could easily get like all the good spots unlocked. And then you can always jump on my map if you need to as well, if Flinter's not available. I could tent everything for you. Unless you're wanting to do all of that by yourself. You think it's bow fishing? I still don't think they'll ever add bow fishing. I'm pretty sure they've touched on in the past and said that fishing and bow fishing won't ever come to the game. Because that would require like brand new systems to be made. And like very in-depth systems. Indeed, Gage. Yeah, true. Every single goose and mountain lion gets smoked. That is like a fantastic way of leveling and getting money. You know, I kind of want to do a goose stream sometime soon. It's been a while since we've done a goose stream. New Zealand is Te Awaroa. Te Awaroa is based in New Zealand. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I need to take a quick restroom break. I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. And I do actually have a bit of a correction. Now, I actually didn't give you guys as much information as I can. Turns out I misread it a little bit, so I can actually say a little bit more about it as well. And that is the fact that it's not just that you guys need to keep an eye out for the EW stream on Tuesday, but that something great is coming Tuesday. I forgot about that little detail. Something great is coming Tuesday. Crow is a great one. Well, thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. Let's get that guy down. But as I was saying, can't say any more than that, so take that as you guys wish. Because I'm not going to confirm or deny anything farther. But that's what you guys have to go off of. All I can say is, I'm excited. Very excited. I'm glad to see that you guys are excited too. Do you know what it is? I do, Angry, but I can't talk about it. I can't talk about anything other than what I've said. But yes, I do got the inside scoop on things this time around. But I can't tell you guys any more than what I've already said. Just know there's going to be something great coming Tuesday. And that you guys can go to New Zealand and Hirschfelden to find out more. Holy, there's a deer. Ooh, oh, that shot. Oh, that shot. That was epic. No Faz tonight. Just gonna be doing Call of the Wild today. We'll do Faz probably tomorrow. Oh, and also, guys, I forgot to tell you guys this. I think I put it in a community post, though. I reshared the one that Lady Legend shared. But I'm going to be competing in a Call of the Wild competition of sort called the Call of the Wild Championship. It's being organized by Clay Drew and Untamed Hunters. And me, Lady Legend, Blitz, a few other creators are all going to be competing in it through a series of challenges and stuff. And so my normal off day of Wednesday is going to be switched around. We're going to be streaming on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. Normally we don't stream on Wednesdays, but I will be streaming tomorrow. But I'm not going to be streaming Thursday. So we're just switching things around. There will be a stream tomorrow and no stream Thursday. But it should be a lot of fun. Because Antonio, we've been given the inside scoop on things, and I can tell you that something great is going to be coming on Tuesday, and we can find it on Hirsch and Tiawaroa. But other than that, I cannot say anything else. Except be excited, because we got a bright future for Call of the Wild. Oh, did I not grab that thing? I guess I didn't. I forgot to grab that deer. Kyla, thank you so much for the super sticker. What does that say? Can't see. It says something alert. Does that say like spinner alert? Spiner alert? I can't see. It's too far away. Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. Oh, gotcha. Oh. Okay, so normally I take the Wednesday off. I got that mixed up. Yeah, so Saturday, there's gonna be a live stream, and no live stream Sunday. I mixed that up. Because I take Wednesdays and Saturdays off, and I just mixed up the 2 off days that I get. So yeah, thanks for the correction. I'll be streaming Saturday, and then not streaming on Sunday like I normally would. I've said everything that I'm allowed to say, Safe House. I can't say anything else. What do you mean, spoiler? There was no spoiler there. I told you exactly what I'm allowed to tell. None of that was a spoiler. Thought you were crazy when you said Wednesday. To be honest, I don't have much sleep recently, so my brain's like on its last little bit of fumes. Oh, that's what it says. Oh, got you. I was confused. I was like, what? What do you guys mean? Y'all are confusing me now. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. Took a break for 6 months. Been grinding for 3 to 4 weeks on Rancho. Got roughly 800 whitetail down so far. 2 diamonds, 1 troll, 1 botched shot on diamond. Now EW are adding something great. I gotta hunt more. Oh yeah, Christopher. Oh yeah. When will you end the stream? The typical time of 5. So we got like 45 minutes left. Not gonna be a super long stream today, but figured we would at least hunt a few whitetail. 230. That's a big male. That's a thick male right there. Yeah, I was gonna say, you guys were confusing me just saying the word spoiler. Thought it would be a great one blacktail since we got the great one whitetail, but since Hirsch in New Zealand, get another great fallow. You never know, man. I was hoping for a great one blacktail as well, just because I think the blacktail kind of needs some love. The diamonds aren't super realistic, so it would be nice to get a great one blacktail. Maybe one of these days. It'd be cool to see that. Gage, thank you so much for the super chat. Are you excited or really excited? On a level of like 1 to 12, I'd say 12.12 probably. So that if that gives you an idea of my excitement levels, that's where it's at right now. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Noobtop, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. And at the Super Crow rank at that. You are now our 110th member. Holy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the green name in chat, all the special emotes, the badge icon, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels, and extra uploads. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 12x12. That's all the 12s in the world. All the 12s are 12ing. There's a lot of things that I could be excited about. You never know. There's so many possibilities. Excitement is on a million different levels. Never really used the perks? Well, there's quite a few of them with being a member, so... Of course, to be fair, guys, I get excited over every bit of content that comes into the game. Every update we get, I'm excited about. So it really doesn't tell too much if I'm excited. They could literally, like, just change the way... Like, when they changed the way the red deer fur was, do you guys remember that? They added the neck fluff to the red deer. That alone got me really excited, so, I mean, everything gets me excited with this game, because I love this game a lot. No, I have not gave any clues that would tell what it is. I can't. I'm not allowed to, so everything that I say is just extremely vague. It's not going to be like telling of what it is. I already let you guys know, like, what we've been told that we can say, so the rest is up to you guys to just kind of craft some theories and give us what you think it might be. How long ago was the last update to Call of the Wild? Last major update was Rancho, so it's been a couple months minimum. And then they had the little hotfix like 3 or 4 weeks after, I think, so it's been at least a month and a half, 2 months since an update, I think. When was Rancho released? Was it like June or July, or? I think it was June. Wow, it's been a long time, actually. When does the Saturday stream start? It should be same time as always, so like 3 p.m. PST. I think, at least. I think that's the time they decided on. I'll have to go check real quickly. It was end of June? Wow, it has been a long time then. Jeez. Okay, hold on. There's one other thing real quickly. Okay, so there is one other thing that we're allowed to tell you guys about. Let me figure it out. I will read the post that Magels just made in the Hunters Discord channel earlier. So this is what Meg said. Happy Friday. Oh, hold on. Renz, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. When will you play Red Dead again? I've actually never played Red Dead 2. Maybe we'll play it eventually, though. Keep up the great work, plus you know I'll be going for you in the tournament. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my dude. But anyway, this is what Magels said. Happy Friday, Call of the Wild Hunters. We have some exciting news to finish off the week, including content update incoming, hints, community plans for November. A great big content and service update will be released next Tuesday across PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. It includes a number of quality improvements and bug fixes, including those mentioned in our community update a couple weeks ago. Apex Connect is coming to Call of the Wild. This is a first big step towards more live in-game functionality and freedoms like in-game rewards, player reporting, events, multiplayer invites and friends list, and news updates. Keep your eyes peeled for more information next Tuesday. The moment many of you have been waiting for is also arriving next Tuesday. Not going to tell you what they're for, but we've added a few new hints for you to find. Don't forget to share your search adventures with us here and on socials. But last but certainly not least, there are a couple big community competitions and events coming up this month. Stay tuned because more details are coming soon. We've been very busy. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. So that is what Magels posted in the Discord, for anybody that missed it. So basically this Apex Connect thing is going to be a pretty big deal for the game. It's going to allow them to do a lot more with it. Like it said in that post, they'll be able to give us news about the game through Apex Connect, which will make it so people that don't use Discord or Twitter or any of that, they'll actually be able to get all the news about the game and updates and stuff like that through Apex Connect. So it's going to be super cool. This way, like, nobody will be missing news about the game. Like, if you're playing the game, you'll get to see the news, which is so huge. I'm super excited that they've done that. I don't know how much detail I can go in on that, but I know for a fact I can at least mention that since it was mentioned publicly by Magels. But it's going to be a huge step for Call of the Wild. Like, I'm so excited for it, guys. Like, I really am. I got a feeling that things are gonna get better. And like as Magels was saying right here, like they'll be able to do stuff like in-game rewards, player reporting. So like if you have somebody in multiplayer that's like being racist or hacking or something like that, you can actually report them, which is going to be nice. And then also it says stuff like events, multiplayer invites, and friends lists. So like we'll be able to have friends lists through this Apex Connect, which is cool. And then also like the news updates, like I was mentioning, like there's so much good stuff coming. I'm so excited. Yeah, exactly, Christopher, and that's what I was thinking. Like there is a large portion of the community that does not follow any of their social networks, and being able to get updates through the game is going to be really good because it'll keep everybody informed. Like you won't have to be worrying or wondering like what's actually going to be happening. Everybody will know, which is really good. Yes, it does go for Xbox as well. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but in the post, it said we're going to be getting new content very soon. Right here on Tuesday on PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. I don't know if you guys caught that, but it says a great big content and service update will be released next Tuesday across PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Is this a simultaneous release, guys? Is this a simultaneous release? I think that's what it is based off of what Megels put. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because this is going to be crazy. I'm so excited. It's a miracle, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. It's so nice to see, though. Like, this is something that the game needed bad. Simultaneous release was something that it needed really badly. As we all know, that's been an issue for the last few updates. Oh yeah, for sure, Kyle. It's gonna be a crazy data mod. Oh yeah, for sure, Christopher. It's huge. And, like, believe it or not, like, the fact that things didn't release at the same time for the last few updates, it also hurts the content creators as well, because you have, typically when something is being released on all platforms, everybody's excited about it at once, so, like, everybody's watching streams and videos and interacting in the community, but when they have the releases that are split, you have half the community that doesn't want any spoilers, so they're not watching content or anything like that. The fact that it's simultaneous is going to be great for everyone. The players, the content creators, the developers. It's going to be really nice. I'm so excited. Nice, Austin. That's awesome, dude. That's super awesome. Yes, Emerson, it will. No spoilers, that way everybody wins. Exactly. Like, everybody's gonna get things on the same day for this update. It's so good. And I didn't actually know that I was allowed to mention that until I just read the post that Megels put out. But that was one of the reasons I was saying I'm so excited for this. Like, simultaneous release is huge. It's something that has been missing the last few updates that is very vital to the happiness of half the community. Yeah, for sure, Hans, for sure. Hello, little dear. There we go. Well, that's a decent buck. Whew. Nailed him. That guy's moving around, so we won't go for him yet. They are traveling like crazy. Holy. 3 shots and he's down. Nice, Emerson. That's awesome. Hopefully you get some good trophies while you're playing. I mean, we don't even know if it's a great one, do we? I mean, I'd say, yeah, GR, it's a good game. I haven't got it, but I know for a fact it's a good game. Little pupper. I want to know what you know. Very soon I will. Yep. Very soon, guys. Stay tuned for Tuesday. I'm so excited. Where did we shoot that deer over here? Here, deer, deer, here? Did I even shoot one over here? I don't remember. You know, I don't think we did, actually. Let's go reset the time and then restart our game. Yeah, Antonio. I mean, like I said, I can't confirm anything, but all I can say is that I'm excited. And that it's gonna be something great. Alright, let's restart the game. What's max weight for brown bear? I'm not entirely sure. If you go to the spirit bear diamond that I got recently, like that video, it should show you. No one can convince me that it's not a fallow. Don't you think they need to focus more on getting the game to work better over new content? You do realize that they have separate teams for that, right? Aberfeld? People that create content don't work on bugs. They have separate teams for that type of stuff. And if they don't add new content, their game's gonna die. That's another thing about it. They can't pay their developers to fix stuff if they don't have a steady source of income. And DLC provides that income they need to develop the game. So it's one of those things where they can't completely stop updating it with new content to focus only on bugs. They have to do both side by side. And they're trying their best to get the bugs sorted out. I don't know if you missed it, but there is a lot of bug fixes coming with this update. If you go to the news post in the Discord that Megal's put in there, there's a lot of bug fixes coming with this update as well. It's not just going to be like a content update. There's bug fixes as well. They're always working on bug fixes. No matter what else they're doing, bug fixes are always in the works. Is there a max trophy score for great ones? Not that I know of, because they do have true racks. As far as I know, there's no max score for any of the great one. Because, like, I've seen some pretty crazy wide, like, cluster rack ones that score way higher than they normally do. And then I've also seen, I think, 1 or 2 of the big rack great one that was, like, super wide that had a really high score in, like, the 640s. So they do get, pretty big. It's rare, obviously, that they get larger than normal, but with any true rack species, there's not really a max score. Or at least there's no known max score, so it can just infinitely get like 0.01 bigger. Which is the beauty of true racks. Have you ever heard of KG Gaming? Yeah, I've heard of him. Never really talked to him, but I do know who he is. Hey, Yellow Cat, I'm doing good. Yes, Gunner, Tuesday. Tuesday, we're getting a new update. Holy, it's a doe. I don't see anything else here. Yeah, I think he is talking about Kendall Gray. But yeah, like you were asking BP, or not BP, Gunner, Magels posted this morning on the news feed in the Discord that there is an update coming Tuesday. The thing that we've been giving hints towards, and that Jaxie's been hinting towards, it's coming out Tuesday. Massive update. You can get a rundown of a lot of the stuff in the Call of the Wild news section of the Discord. Magels listed off a bunch of the stuff that's going to be included in the update. Oh, is that the only buck? I think it is. Yeah, that was the only buck. Oof. Think that was good? Yeah, that was definitely good. No, Gran. It's a simultaneous release across all platforms. Simultaneous release this time round. Nice, a fire. Great big cockroaches added on Tuesday so we can blast bugs and support EW. Oh, that's hilarious. That is great. Cause score estimates are randomized, GR. It has like a certain like distance between the low and high estimate, and then the actual score of the animal can hit anywhere in that estimate. So let's say the bear will score 25, right? Its estimate could say like 25 to 30, or it could say like 20 to 25, or it could say like 22 to 37, or I mean 22 to 27. Like it can go anywhere. The estimates are completely randomized as far as I know. Hey, Snarly, how's it going? Nothing good yet. Yeah, it is pretty awesome, Gran. I'm telling you. I'm excited. So much good things are coming out of this from what I've seen. I mean, all you guys have to do is read that post I was talking about from Magels, and then also what I mentioned in the stream, and you can already tell this is going to be pretty awesome. I've got a lot of excitement. She's doing good, Yellow Cat. She's doing good. Hey, Captain Call of the Wild. What's that little doe, though, doing? Solo doe, though, bro. That's a solo bro, though, doe. Invisible buck, though, bro. Oh, we can't really get in there very well. That area's kind of rough. Oh, and also, guys, if I don't answer your question, it's probably because I can't, like, answer it without, like, either denying or confirming something. So I'm not going to answer every single question I see. Because if somebody's asking a question that either, like, rules something out or confirms something, then I can't really answer it. Just a heads up. Because I know there's probably going to be a few questions that it would be too hard to answer without denying or confirming something. So I can't answer every question. 181. Did we shoot 2 here? I think we did, right? Yeah, we shot 2, definitely. Oh, no worries, Blitz. No worries, man. Get that great one, Blitz. Get it. Gosh, we did not hit this thing well, did we? All I can say, Gran, is that a great new update is coming, and it will be on Hirsch and New Zealand. I can't say anything else. I wish I could, but I can't. Can't go any more depth than that. Yeah, I've played Town of Salem before. I played a long time ago, like when I was... I think it was like back when I was 14. I was like 14 or 15 when I played it, which was like 9 years ago, I guess. So it's been a very long time. Great one, turkey for Thanksgiving. I like how you're thinking. I like that thought. I'm not sure, GR. I think Red Dead Online is just the multiplayer mode. I'm pretty sure that's the main difference. It's just online. It doesn't have, like, the single-player stuff. The single-player open world, the campaign. I think that's the main difference. Are you streaming Tuesday? Of course. Of course I will. I always try to do lots of streaming and recording on update days, so... You guys can for sure expect some live streams. Snarly coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I hope we get that 4th great one soon. It's been, I think, almost 3,000 kills since our last one. I feel like we're due for it. But thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. See if I can get all of these to render in. Do you tell us everything on Tuesday? Well, I won't need to tell you everything on Tuesday because that's when the update's happening. The update is coming Tuesday, so I won't have to tell you guys everything, because you guys will know. How many whitetail do you kill but only play on Rancho? I think I've killed like 10,000 whitetail in total. Like 4,000 of those, or no, like 3,500 of those were on Layton Lakes. The rest have been on Rancho. So I do get most of my whitetail here on Rancho del Arroyo. Oh gosh, Blitz, 11.5k. Jeez. Nice, Yellow Cat. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. No, I can't really answer anything that is a yes or no question, BP. Like I said, anything that confirms or denies something, I can't really answer, because it would give away too much as to what it is or what it isn't. So I can't answer questions like that, sadly. I can only answer questions that are around stuff that's already been announced, or that is what I've got in my title. That's about all I can talk about. Technically would have had 3, but the bugged one. Yeah, true. I would have technically had 5, but I got that bugged one. I found that bugged one in multiplayer, and then I got the bugged one in single player. Ah, he's gonna float. Hey, back here. No. Boop. All right. 6,600, jeez. Yeah, basically Wonder, basically. Except I did get one of those great ones off of Layton. Right after I got my first one off of Rancho. So, I've got 2 great ones off of Rancho and then 1 off of Layton Lakes. What are you doing, ma'am? Yeah, great ones can be albino, melanistic, and fabled piebald. So that's all the different rare fur types for the great one. And then, I think the only one that's actually been shot, though, is the albino. Somebody killed an albino one, and then it bugged out with the hotfix that changed fur types. So it turned to a common, which is very unfortunate for LC. That was quite unfortunate. But then the fabled piebald is like the, I think it's really the only exclusive fur type. What do you mean, Tigo? Nice, Jor, that's awesome. How'd you get the inside scoop? Well, because I'm one of EW's content creators. What if we're all hyped up for a great one, but it's actually just a new style of bush or something? The Great Bush. You never know. For all we know, it could be a bush. Maybe there's like apple trees or something in Mexico. Imagine just like, you get hit by a deer, right? You go up to a tree, pick an apple and eat it, you're healed. That'd be epic. Give us, real fruit trees that can heal us, please. Ooh, holy. That's more whitetail over here than usual. That's a good deer. That's a new zone as well. That's a decent buck as well. Got a couple nice 85 to 100s in there. Never gonna get this invisible great one? If the great one's invisible, then you're probably doing something wrong. Can we get this? Holy, we actually got 3. Didn't get that guy good, though. Ooh. No, they're spooked. Okay, I think we're good. I think we got all the ones that we needed out of there. Let's go to the Argus. We have been using the Hyperion. Let's, switch over to the Argus for a little bit. I kind of like bouncing back and forth between scopes when I'm grinding. Because I feel like sometimes I get used to using a certain scope and then it almost feels nice to swap to the other one. Nice, BP, that's awesome. Yes, I will be streaming Ark whenever Lost Island comes out. I'm excited for that map. It's really cool to see that it's gonna be very limited on stuff like tech, because I always hated the fact that tech was added to Ark. I really feel like it was the most unnecessary thing that they ever added. I much preferred Ark pre-tech. It was a lot more fun. And a lot more fair for smaller tribes. Hey, Sneaks, how's it going? We haven't really got anything too crazy. Nice, yellow cat. Apple trees? Yeah, dude. We need apple trees. Give us apple trees into Call of the Wild. Give us apple trees and pumpkin patches and watermelon patches and stuff like that. Oh, could you imagine that? Actually having like different crops throughout some of the maps, and like the deer and stuff go to feed there. You go through there, and like a form of like a feed zone could just be that some of the crops in there are missing their leaves because the deer have eaten them, or ate them, I guess. That would be so cool. I would love to see something like that. It would be really interesting and different, you know? It'd be unique. Oh gosh, Snarly. Oh gosh. Yeah, pretty much, Fred. Pretty much. Like, when Ark first came out, or like when I first got into it, I remember like getting Rexes early on was like a huge thing. And then also, if you managed to get a Giga early on, you were like unstoppable, unbeatable. Now it's like the standard to have like really good Gigas on your tribe. But back when Ark was like pre-tech, it was a big deal if you had good Gigas and really good saddle BPs for them. It was like super good. I remember like racing to get like a 150 Giga and then breeding it and getting like crazy melee. And like we'd just own the server because we did that so early. And if you had a good saddle, like the turrets couldn't do anything to kill it. You were able to basically like tank with them and just murder everything in sight. Ah, I miss those days. And this was back before heavy turrets were a thing, so they didn't rage super fast from like, let's say like 10 turrets hitting it. It didn't really rage them much if you had a good saddle. I miss those days, man. I miss those days of Ark. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry, ma'am. You were just looking so smokeable. I wasn't gonna do it, but I had to. Come on, Hunter. Show us the way. I am not sure what you even just said, Afire. The call sounds like someone trying to blow their nose. It kind of does, doesn't it? Is this thing even dead? It has to be, right? I think so. As of now, Luke, the only thing I can say is that something, or a great new update is coming on Tuesday, and that we can find it on Hirsch in New Zealand. That's where we'll be able to see whatever's new. That's the only thing I'm allowed to tell you guys. Is that we got something great coming on Tuesday, and it can be found on New Zealand or Hirschfelden. But you never know. We might be leaving stuff out or adding stuff in to make it seem one way or another. You never know if we could be tricking you guys. It could be what you guys think, or we might be trying to throw you off. You never know. Great one European hare. Holy, that'd be a chunky bunny. I mean, that's what a snort wheeze is. It's when it snorts but adds a wheeze, and it's something big bucks do to initiate a fight or scare off the smaller bucks. Yeah, true, true. What's the score difference between these two, actually? Can I not grab that? Wow, I didn't realize there was such a big score difference between those tiny basket racks and the fence racks. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I'm not, Blitz. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm purposely trying to say stuff different ways and confuse you guys a little bit, because you never know. You never know what I might be saying that might be the closest thing, or what might be something to throw you guys off. I'm trying to make it as, like, confusing as possible while still sparking conversation. Ever seen the African giant rabbit? Never heard of it. Sounds interesting. Gonna be a baby rabbit. It's gonna be a little bitty rabbit. Sorry, Mello, but I can't. I can't. It would literally cost me my entire... basically my entire ties with them. I can't say anything like that. Legally, I cannot. I'll put it that way. Just say unfortunately a lot more. Oh, Syntax been streaming all day because of the I think it's the New Life charity. Syntax does the New Life charity event for EW, or not EW, Wildcard every year. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's doing. Which means Ark should be giving out some hints as to, like, new content and stuff. Yeah, you never know, Blitz. Like I said, I can't say any more than what I've already said, so whatever way you guys take it is how you take it. Big mail. Welcome back, Mitchell. Hey, Charles. $1 over there as far as I can tell. Excited about Ultimate Hunting when that comes out next year? Oh yeah. I'm super excited because not only is it gonna most likely be a pretty good game, and I really hope it is, but either way it's gonna provide competition, so I imagine both Ultimate Hunting and Call of the Wild are gonna be competing against each other and trying to improve each other's games, you know? So that's the thing I'm most excited about. I'm not even, like, excited about the game itself, but just what it's gonna do for the hunting genre. Because if it's a good game, and I really hope it is, it'll provide competition, which will be good for both games. It'll make it so they'll both improve. And that is what I am ultimately most excited for. It'll just be nice to have some competition for EW so that both of them try to improve their games as much as they can. It can be nothing but good for the community. And I got a feeling these next couple years are going to be wild for hunting fans. Just because of the fact Ultimate Hunting is releasing and it looks to be pretty decent. Oh, no worries, Fred. It's perfectly fine, man. You want to reskin every animal in the game? What do you mean by that? Like, you want them to do an overhaul of all the animals? Make them more detailed? Yeah, Snarly, I figure, like, either way, it's a win-win for us, like... Wait, really, Fire? If that's true, man, you gotta show me a screenshot in Discord. Or, wherever you're able to send screenshots. That sounds insane. Obviously, you know the drill, though. I can't believe you until I see it. As with any crazy trophy like that, I gotta see proof before I can believe it. But if that's true, man, that's crazy. A great way to look at it. I see what you did there. Oh, got you, Mello. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. each animal getting a touch-up similar to what they did with the rare fur types for mule deer, the fur types for bighorn, the rares for whitetail. Are you talking something like that where they do like a revamp of the types of fur and the way they look? I think the Great One fur type update was great. The bighorn look a lot better than they used to. And I'm assuming you want the same done to like all the species, where they get a bit of a touch-up. Especially for some of the old ones that don't quite match up to the recent editions. Why don't you have a face cam? Just not a fan of it. I've had bad anxiety my whole life, so having a camera pointed at me all day just drives me crazy. Oh, you're just joking. Gotcha. Kind of figured. Kind of figured you didn't actually find one. Is it really solo doe though, bro? Solo doe though. Easter event blue whitetail on Layton, please. Give us the blue whitetail deer. You know, some event fur types would be kind of cool. I mean, how difficult would it be, right, to just do the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer event here on Call of the Wild like they do in Classic? I think out of all the events, that would probably be the easiest one to do. Who knows, though? Yeah, Bob. Yeah, Mitchell. Just personal preference thing. Not really a fan of face cam. I've done it before in the past. There's, I think, like 30 face cam videos on the channel, but I just didn't like it. Once I move into like a new place and have an office space to set up my streaming stuff in, I might use face cam more. Because then I'll actually be able to set up proper lighting and sound equipment and stuff like that. And then I might do it. But we'll have to see. I'd say it's easier on PC, probably, Emerson. But that's just because I'm much better with keyboard and mouse than I am a controller, so to me it's much easier on PC, but I guess it depends on like what you're used to more. But I definitely think PC is a bit easier. How to get the special shotgun? So you can get that from completing the missions here on Rancho del Arroyo. There's a mission where you'll find the special version of the Uso. Welcome back, Jill. I don't think you missed anything. I think you were here when we mentioned everything that we could mention. No diamonds yet, 60 FPS. No diamonds or rares today. We've been finding a lot of 230s bucks though, so maybe we'll get something. Lots of 85 to 100 bucks been down. This one's just double doe only. I know we're trying to only do bucks now to kind of test different strategies, but since this zone is doe only, I think we need to take it out. It's not going to really produce anything until we do. Oh, gotcha, Fred. You see, that's another great way to do it. PCs in general are usually better, but if you still want to use a controller, you can hook a controller up to a PC as well and play most games with a controller. So I always think that if you can afford a PC and you want like the best of the best, then a PC is definitely the better way to go because you can still use controllers if you prefer controller. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Brian, thank you so much, man. Legendary Crow. I think you're the first person to ever become a member at Legendary Crow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Enjoy the green name in chat, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, the special badge icon, access to private Discord channels, and the extra uploads. Thank you so much. What is the other perks that are available at Super Crow, or at a Legendary Crow? I'll have to check real quickly. I forgot what I put for Legendary Crow. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is insane. Okay, so at... Oh yeah, for Legendary Crow, you can choose a video for me to make on any game that I play on the channel. So let me know what type of video you want me to do, Brian, because part of the Legendary Crow rank is you get to choose a video for me to make on any of the games that I play on the channel. So let me know if there's any particular type of video you'd like me to make. And thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Love your videos. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos, man. Super glad that you enjoy them. What is Legendary Crow? That is the Tier 3 membership. That is crazy. Oh, you are Blitz? Is that better than what you were getting? I don't know if you can play Classic with a controller. I think that's one of the games that you can't. Unfortunately, older games are a little more limited on which ones can use controller, but with the newer ones, most newer games have controller support. Hey, Games with Bree, how's it going? Good to see you. When did Classic come out? 11 years ago. So it would have been like 2010. Yeah, Jill, for sure. It won't take too long to get used to, though. Like, once you've kind of been playing with it for a little bit, it should be a little bit easier. Like with anything, it's a learning curve. But I do think that after you get used to it, you'll find it to be pretty nice. That's how it was for me, at least. I started with, like, a PlayStation 2, and then I moved over to PC after a while, and after I got used to everything, I found it to be so much better. Ooh, those are 2 good bucks right there. 2 really good bucks. Can we get the other buck? We'll let him go. We'll let this little dude go. I think we might have forgot to pick a buck up over here. We might have forgot to pick a buck up. In fact, let's just kill a couple does off. Yeah, we'll just smoke a couple of those. Non-typical fallow looks stupid. I don't think I've actually looked up a non-tip fallow before. Thank you, Charles. I'm glad you like it. Hey, Giovanni. I'll read off what I can tell you at least real quick. So, for anybody that was not here when I read it out, Magels posted something in the Call of the Wild news section of the Discord, and I'm assuming on the social media as well, where she basically said, we have some exciting news to finish off the week, including a content update incoming, hints, and community plans for November. A great big content and service update will be released next Tuesday across all platforms simultaneously. It includes a number of quality improvements, bug fixes, including those mentioned in our community update a couple weeks ago. Apex Connect is coming to Call of the Wild. This is a big first step towards more live in-game functionality. And freedoms like in-game rewards, player reporting, events, multiplayer invites, and friends lists. And news updates. Keep your eyes peeled for more information next Tuesday. The moment many of you have all been waiting for is also arriving next Tuesday. We're not going to tell you what they're for, but we've added a few new hints for you to find. Don't forget to share your search adventures with us and here on socials. Last but certainly not least, there are a couple big community competitions and events coming up this month. Stay tuned because more details are coming soon. We've been very busy. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend. That's what Magels said earlier today. So to kind of sum it up, Apex Connect is going to be a pretty big thing because it's going to allow them to feed us news for the game directly through Call of the Wild. That way people don't have to go to social media or Discord in order to get news, which that alone is going to be huge. No, our tent is gone. Rip. But as I was saying, that alone is going to be huge. We'll be able to report players, so like if somebody is being racist or if they're hacking, we can report them now. And if somebody gets, like, reported a lot, I'm sure, like, actions would be taken against them. So, like, you can actually report people that are being, like, terrible people. Which is gonna be cool. And then, like, let's see what else she had said. Like, in-game events and stuff like that, which is gonna be cool. Like, there's a lot of cool things coming with that alone. And then new hints towards a future DLC. So, like, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Along with, the hints that have been dropped, throughout the weeks. Where's the other deer? I thought we only picked one up. Where's the other one? It'll scar you for life. Love those Mexican beavers? I know, right, man? They're just smoking all our tents left and right. No, Zachary, not yet. Tuesday. It says in here that Tuesday there will be new hints in the game. That's the only information we have regarding hints, though, is that there'll be new hints in the game on Tuesday. And I am excited to see what it is. It's gonna be nice to get some hints going again. There we go. They've started to leave, I think. Alright, later, KNX. Thank you for dropping in, man. When do you live stream? Usually, because I work a lot, I don't get to catch it often. I just seen a lot of your videos. So I typically stream every day at 3 p.m. PST, except for Wednesdays and Saturdays. Those are the only 2 days I don't stream. But it'll be every other day at 3 p.m. PST. However, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, which is normally an off day. And then I'm gonna not be streaming Sunday this week because there's a competition going on tomorrow that I'm going to be streaming for Call of the Wild. But, normally we take, Saturdays and, Wednesdays off, but then stream every other day. So hopefully those days work out well for you. Hello, little deer. All these does, those does. All right, let's go reset the time and then restart the game again. Yeah, I hope so too, Snarly. It would be awesome. I really hope we get Africa 2. Africa 2 or a Texas Game Ranch, like those are my top 2 most wanted maps at the moment. Nothing's confirmed yet, Panda. We're just letting everybody take their guesses. I've already said, like, all I'm allowed to say, so it's just up to you guys to figure it out. But the one hint that I can give is that there's a great new update coming on Tuesday. And that we need to pay attention to New Zealand and Hirsch. But that's all I can say. I can't go into depth on anything else. Alright, let's restart the game. Boom, ba-dum-dum. Yeah, it depends, Brian. Like, I know a lot of people would love elephants. There is some people that wouldn't. I do think that EW's overestimating a little bit as to how many people would be against it. I think they're definitely overestimating that. I think most people would just be happy to see them in the game. There's definitely some people that wouldn't like it, but I feel like it's all about how they portray it. If they like portray it as like you're only taking out the troublesome older male elephants like they do in real life, where they kind of do it just to, I guess, as conservation or whatever, they take out the older ones that are terrorizing the younger males. That way the younger males will actually get able to breed and stuff. As far as I understand, that's what they do for elephants in real life. So if they made it so it was similar in game, I don't think it would be that big of a problem, and they could probably find a way to do that without causing too much controversy. Because I do think they overestimate sometimes what the reaction would be. I think it would be mainly positive reactions to having elephants added. But it's hard to say. Definitely hard to say how it would be. Yeah, I agree, Fred. Something like that would be cool. Yeah, rhinos would be cool. It's just part of being the, part of the official content creators for EW, Snarly. If you're in their official Discord, they have like a rank for the content creators that they choose to promote. And so if you're the content creators, you occasionally will get inside information, but it's not all the time. Smoked. So I'm smoking all of these does over here because they're all solo does. I don't want does only on this side because I feel like they're probably holding up spawns. I think the one downside to switching strategies right now to try a new one is that since we've been shooting everything, we got a lot of doe only areas at the moment from my last runs, so I think we will need to clear the does out first. Yeah, there's a lot of doe only areas. That's a buck right there, but still like to shoot a rabbit with an elephant gun? Oh yeah. Give us a 700 Nitro Express, please. That'd be fantastic. That'd be oh so lovely. Yeah, same, Dustin. I don't see it being too big of a problem either. Hey, Untamed, how's it going, man? We've been doing pretty good. A lot of big 230s bucks. Lots and lots of 230s bucks today. Well, technically Class 10 does not exist. We have the 10 Fable, but that's not Class 10, that's just level 10. Like, Cape Buffalo are Class 9, Lions are Class 9. All the Bison are Class 9. Running a little low on ammo? You're right. We need to get back up to like 20,000. You know what's crazy? I think we had over 3,000 rounds for the M1 a couple weeks ago on the Great One grind, and we're down to like 1,600. I guess that just shows you guys how much I use the M1 for whitetail and red deer and stuff. Like, I have been shooting a lot of ammo. So I guess that kind of shows you guys how much I play this game and grind for stuff to get these trophies to show you guys. It's a lot of grinding that goes into it, but it's worth it because I love making content for you guys and streaming and all that. Oh yeah, I'd love to see better, like, sorting for the lodges. I hope that eventually gets added. They haven't really spoke too much on it since they originally mentioned it, have they? I really hope we get some type of sorting feature for Trophy Manager. Because I know they mentioned it months ago, but they haven't really said anything since the initial mention of it. I'd really like to see that get added, hopefully, as soon as possible. Because I feel like right now, that's all that's preventing me from reorganizing my lodges more, is the fact that I can't really sort things well. It does, Mustard. That red badge looking good, man. Looking good. Nice, Alpha. That poor little duck, 300 Magnum. What did that duck do to you? I think it's just over here that we need to go. Welcome back, Johnny. Yes, Levi, that is what you see in the title is what we were allowed to say. It's what we're allowed to tell you guys. Myself and some of the other content creators have been given the inside scoop that something great is going to be coming on Tuesday. And that we should pay attention to New Zealand and Hirschfelden. That is as far as I'm allowed to say. And if you want to know more about the update, Levi, they did post something in the Discord. If you go to the Call the Wild news channel, Megals posted some information about some of the stuff that's going to be coming on Tuesday. So, stuff that I didn't mention right here, Megals kind of touched on all that they're willing to reveal so far. All I can say is, be excited, man. Things are looking up for Call the Wild. Yes, Bob, it will be Tuesday. And if it follows the trend that all of their updates have followed, it'll probably come out at like 2 or 3 a.m. PST on Tuesday, which is like 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, gotcha, Levi. That's understandable. But yeah, if any of you guys haven't checked it out, go to the Call the Wild News channel in their Discord, and it'll give you guys some nice juicy information about Tuesday. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, I've heard of the Irish elk. They are pretty cool. The good old Megaloceros. And since we got a few more people in here since last time I mentioned it, if I don't answer your question, it's not because I don't want to, it's probably just because I can't answer it without giving too much away or like denying stuff. I can't really answer any questions that would confirm or deny any possible content that's coming along with Tuesday's release. So if I don't respond, just know that it's not because I'm trying to be mean, I promise. Where's our bucks? No! No more bucks here. Where'd they go? Oh, it's that thing. What are you? You are something else. Guess we'll smoke a doe as well. You have to get Lightning Hands level 3. It's in the handgun perks, Super Lizard. You'll have, if you've already put in all your perk points, then you'll have to redistribute your perks in order to get it. Yes, they do, Fred. Yes, they do. Nice, Cole. That is an accomplishment, man. Those things are not easy to take down with something that weak. Just shooting accuracy after all this time playing the game? It's not great as far as I know. I take so many random shots at animals that, let's see, 73% accuracy. And that's just because shotguns are broken with accuracy. They count each pellet as giving like 100%, but if you hit like all of your pellets, it's gonna count as like 800% or something. So shotgun score is almost always above 100%. So if you were to take this down, my accuracy would be much less. It would be more like 60 or 70%, I guess. Actually, it looks like it does account for it because, yeah, I think it does. So, like 73% is my accuracy, and I've fired 113,000 shots. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of shots fired. So if anybody ever had any doubts of how much I play this game, I think that should tell you alone. 113,000 shots fired. Poor Doe, just got quick scoped. .223 and needs a buff, man. I definitely think it needs a buff. Either that or it does need to be lowered a bit in class. Nothing new will be in the game till Tuesday, Levi. This is all for like post-Tuesday. Because we haven't had any updates recently, but the next update will be Tuesday. So that's when we should start doing that type of stuff. Alright, Blitz. Let's take a look at it. What? That is a weird deer. Oh my. Dude, that's almost as weird as that one blacktail deer I found a couple weeks ago. Well, I still haven't put that video out either. I need to add this weird blacktail deer that I got into one of the videos. Because I got a really strange blacktail deer a couple weeks ago when I was hunting multiplayer. I'll have to show it to you guys because it is the wonkiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. That's a decent deer. Yeah, it's a big male right there. That's a good deer. Anything else? Well, that's a okay one. I couldn't shoot. What just happened? I clicked and nothing happened. Alright. Should be good. Think they should add snow geese and medved, but they make multiple plumage types like they did with turkeys, so people hunt them a lot because medved ain't doing too good. Oh yeah, medved needs an update for sure. I'd like to see the snow geese. I'd like to see Arctic fox, snowshoe hare, muskox, and then somebody mentioned another species, but I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, Siberian roe deer. We need Siberian roe deer on there as well. If you guys haven't seen Siberian roe deer, they're like twice the size of the roe deer that we have in game currently. They are absolutely massive, and they look super cool. Like, now that I've seen them, I really want Siberian roe deer in the game. They just look incredible. Yeah, probably, Fred. Definitely would be a lot of people that would carry it if it got a change like that. I know I would. I would love to see the 223 get some more versatility. Oh my gosh, that's a wide boy. I want to see if there's anything over here on this island. It's always so hard to tell if there's deer here. This is by far like my least favorite zone to check because it's so difficult to get the right angle. Don't think so. I think we're good. Alright, there we go. Now we can take this thing out. Now we've checked everything else and have a different angle on this guy. Make it much easier. Yeah, for sure, Fred. I want them so bad. And that would be interesting, Alpha. That'd be very interesting. Well, it's worth a shot. Kind of a strange deer. Yeah, Mr. Anderson. Of course there is. What else would you expect? Looking good, little deer. Looking good. That's a good one. Kind of tight tip-to-tip spread, though. There's another moment for you, Mr. Anderson. Alright, later, BP. Thank you for watching, my dude. Really appreciate it. There we go. 3 decent males down. The Siberian roe deer look like Great One roe deer. They pretty much do. That is true. No clue, Snarly. I don't really know much about musk deer, to be honest. I wish I knew a little bit more about them, but not really too familiar with roe deer. Or not roe deer, musk deer. Good old musk deer. I think this is the guy that we dropped, right? Yeah, this is the bigger one that we dropped. 208.50, and we got vertebrae. That does not surprise me. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Holy. You know, we might add one more lake into our rotation. Now that we're trying a new strategy, we might add one more lake into our rotation. Is this just 2 does? I think it is. Might need to smoke them since they're the only 2 here. Although it might just be that animals are taking forever to get back to their zones. Let's run up and check across. Great One boars, that would be kind of crazy. Oh yeah, wolverines would be amazing. Hey, Kiola, how's it going? On my 3rd Great One grind, I was watching the stream at 1,700 kills. Other 2 came in around 1,000 kills. That's actually pretty lucky, to be honest, getting your first couple at 1,000. That's really good. Gotcha, Fred. I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I know, Snarly. I'm not a fan of that lake, though. There's too much brush around this one. That's the only reason that I don't hunt whitetail here. It's way too brushy. I like the more wide open lakes because it's much easier to get your shots on animals and makes it so it speeds up the flaming of them. I'm not allowed to answer any further on that, Kaya. All I can tell you is that we got a pretty great update coming Tuesday. Back here. Hopefully that hit. I don't know though. Holy, quick scope. Yeah, for sure, Whitfield. It's a good lake. My personal favorite, though, is La Hacienda. I love this lake so much. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't answer any farther than what you guys see in the title. That is the only hint that I can give. I'm super, super excited, though. Really like La Hacienda, but all my zones are gone for some reason. Do you have any deer there at all, like solo does or anything like that? If you have solo does, shoot all of those. That's what I would do at least. If you're not seeing deer there, there's something that's holding it up, because they should always come back to the same spot. I'm not really sure yet, Alpha. Because I was using a different strategy first, I kind of got to clean up the remnants of that strategy, so we still have to take out some of the does to get zones from being doe only to actually having bucks. So even though we are going to be starting to just shoot like the big bucks, I do need to kind of clear up some of the doe only zones. And since does can only respawn as does, it doesn't actually affect our like buck spawns at all. So we're technically still following that technique. We're just killing some does as well to kind of get the zones to respawn properly. For those that aren't familiar with it, bucks can only respawn as bucks and does can only respawn as does. So shooting a few does doesn't really hurt your buck spawns at all. But sometimes it can help them get going again, because sometimes does will actually be blocking spots where bucks could spawn in. So shooting some does doesn't actually hurt it. Got you, Whitfield. Another thing I would try, maybe find a few zones with bucks that you don't like, and kill all the bucks from there, and then immediately go over to the doe zones, and then shoot all the does. You have a chance that they might swap. Because sometimes if you kill off some does from one area, and then kill off some bucks from an area you don't normally hunt, sometimes they'll switch. It's like 50-50, but it's worth a shot if you're trying to get zones back. Calm down, little doe. Jeez. Just stay still for 2 seconds. I'm trying to smoke you. Hey, come back here. Is there any bucks there? There is. Get back here, you tiny little male, you. So what do you think we should do, guys? Do you think we should kill only the 85 to 100 bucks? Should we kill just the biggest couple bucks out of every herd, regardless of what their weight is? Or should we only kill like the medium-sized bucks and then kill off the big bucks? Because that's another strategy we could use, and I used this a long time ago. And that's how I got my 291 whitetail, was by shooting all the smaller bucks and mid-sized bucks until they became larger ones. And then, killing off all of the 85 to 100s on like the next run. That used to be a strategy that I used, and it spawned my biggest buck ever, so that's also another option. Let me know what you guys think. I think that should be most of them. There's one more though, at least. Oh, got you, Whitfield, got you. Oh, that poor thing. I'm sorry, that was kind of brutal, I admit, but you're just looking so smokable. Used to kill 85 to 100 or level 1s, then the medium-sized bucks, and it worked really well. Gotcha, Lunar. There's been so many different strategies that have been used. I'm just curious, like, what would be the most effective? Because so far, we've got a great one with Grimm's method, and then we got a great one with, the method that Mel and Ron use. Just curious, we could maybe get a great one faster with some other ones. What's the probability of 2 piebald deer on top of each other? It's not common, I can tell you that. It's definitely not an easy thing to achieve, getting 2, like, rares to spawn in the same spot. I've only had that happen a couple times my entire time playing the game. And that's just, like, in general. Not just with whitetail, with anything. It's not too often that you see 2 rares in the same herd or, like, right next to each other. Very rare. Well, yeah, true, but the piebald for the axis aren't really considered a rare, so I guess it's... guess it would be easier to see the piebalds showing up with each other. Is that a buck? I think it's a buck. Wish I could spot you. There we go. Ah, rip Lunar, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they'll get all that sorted out soon. Oh wow, Whitfield, that's wild. Oh, it was mule deer? Yeah, I guess that's a little more likely then. Mule deer seem to have a slightly higher chance of piebald spawning than other species. It's kind of weird. They're almost like in between a rare and an uncommon for the muleys. I wouldn't say that they're not rare, but they're just easier to find rares. So yeah, I'd say yeah, it's a little more likely to happen, I guess. Still not super, super common. Let's go back and check here again before we end the stream, because we have been going for a couple hours now. It's about time we call it, I believe. And then I'll probably do some grinding off camera as well. So I guess if we get a great one after the stream, you guys will see it in a video. We probably won't, though. Gonna be spending a lot of time trying to get the herds cultivated for this new strategy. Hopefully by the next stream I'll have them in somewhat decent shape. Nice, Whitfield. I swear if you get a great one after the stream, I know, right? I've only got one of my 3 great ones off stream, and it was like at 3 a.m. in the morning, hunting on Layton. I've never like killed one during the day off stream. I've always been streaming when I found the Rancho ones. So it would be kind of cool to get it off stream just because it'd be the first time that I've ever been able to do that. And I wouldn't be as pressured to make a perfect shot, so I wouldn't be as nervous. And that would probably help with like how I'm able to stay steady and stuff. I hope we get another one soon though. Alright, well anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream there, guys. My Discord, it should be, yeah, it's in the chat now. So that Discord link in the chat goes straight to my Discord server. Oh, and also for anybody that is a member, if you want to get your member role in Discord, link your YouTube to Discord through the Discord settings. That's the only way to get the roles, because YouTube handles them. I don't actually handle the roles for YouTube members, so be sure to link your YouTube to Discord in order to get your perks. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. I appreciate everybody dropping by, and I appreciate all of the awesome support. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!